Hi, I'm Tim Akamoff, ODFW's Warm Water Tour. I'm here at Rocky Point County Park on the Coquille River. We just got done with like 4.5 hours of bass fishing, but we were fishing for stripers. And what are stripers? Stripers are a legendary East Coast game fish that were brought to the San Francisco Bay Area in the late 1800s and subsequently moved their way north up into Oregon and were found in these waters in as early as 1914 and became kind of a fishery, at least in the commercial record, as of the 1930s. Striped bass are an interesting fish. They're a lot different. They behave a lot different than largemouth, smallmouth bass, some of the other warm water species you'll find. They're kind of a legendary fish even in these parts. People want to come down and catch the 60-pound stripers, which I have wanted to do for a long time, and I'll just be honest with you, it's hard to do. You have to really want to catch stripers. They're not easy to catch. They can be caught on a lot of different tackle, including bait, but you kind of have to know where they are or get lucky and find them. You could fish a whole stretch of the river and not be able to locate them and have a very, very slow fishing day. Or, you know, in August and September, you can find them distributed through the lower parts of the river system, and that's a good time to target them. You can catch them all year long. Some parts of the year they're further upriver. Some of the big ones are associated with structure, logs, you know, debris. They're going to be hidden away. And other parts of the year they're more distributed throughout the system. They'll school up at times, and so if you get into one, you are likely to find another one. Some of the most popular tackle for striper fishing is actually topwater. They respond well to topwater stuff. Early in the morning, especially, we got here at sunrise this morning. We got here before sunrise this morning, and we were fishing topwater for the first hour, hour and a half. So a few things you should know about fishing for striped bass. It's really a boat fishery. Bank fishing, you've just got too much water you got to cover. It's not impossible. You know, if you're out fishing for bass in general, you know, you may stumble on them depending on where they are in the river system. But down here on the Coquille specifically, you're going to want to fish for stripers from a boat. And a lot of it is just finding nice looking banks with some structure, and it can be, you know, deep or shallow with a drop off, and you just want to drift along and cast at the shoreline and bringing it back. Today we caught a striper. It was deep. It was probably 15 feet of water, and I caught it almost directly below the boat. All right, they do exist, but it's a small one, young of year. But isn't that pretty? You know, stripers are one of those fish you're really going to have to want to work for them. You really have to want to catch stripers. There are a few guides around that will take people out for stripers. It's a fishery you can do yourself. Again, August, September, good time frame to come down and check out striper fishing in Southwest Oregon. Stripers are moving up the systems. We've seen more and more caught up on the Columbia and even the Willamette rivers as of this summer.